Welcome to Hockey Town. From within the famed Joe Louis Arena, the Detroit Red Wings look to continue their winning ways as they take on the Colorado Avalanche. Time for hockey. Greetings, I'm Bill Peterson here with Mike Weiss, ready to call all the action.
This building just oozes history. When the Red Wings take on anyone in this building, you just know they're going to play you hard.
This Colorado team is as deep as ever and are poised to take the title of Stanley Cup champions.
With the number of future Hall of Famers on this Avalanche team, why doesn't the NHL just hand the Avs the Stanley Cup at the beginning of the season?
And now, your Detroit Red Wings. At center, number 19, Steve Yzerman. At left wing, number 14, Brendan Shanahan. At right wing, number 17, Brett Hull. On defense, number 5, Nicklas Lidstrom. And number 24, Chris Chelios. And in goal, number 31, Curtis Joseph.
With the level of talent this Detroit team has, they should go deep into the playoffs this season.
All the regular season trophies don't mean a thing to Detroit unless they get to drink from the Stanley Cup. Joe Sakic is an incredible talent. When the cards are stacked against him, he always seems to find a way to win the game. His work ethic leads his team, and they're often inspired by this crafty center. When they're down or in trouble, Steve Yzerman steps forward and shows them how the game should be played, with grit, heart, and pride.
Here we go with the first drop of the puck. Hull sends it off over to Lidstrom. Shanahan passes over to Yzerman. Tanguay sends it up to the center. Lidstrom brings it past the red line. Gets it over to the left wing. Shanahan sends it back to Yzerman. Tanguay moves it back over to Foot. Sakic brings it past the blue line. He sends it back over to Tanguay. Shanahan sends it to the left wing. Hull takes it past the red line. Moves it back over to Yzerman. Foot sends it over to the right wing. Oh, and he blocks the shot. Sakic passes it over to the left wing. Tanguay brings it over the blue line. Vicious check by Shanahan. Hull carries it past the red line. Foot passes it to the right wing. Haydu passes it to Tanguay.
Chelios came through like an 18-wheeler for that hit. Chelios is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Morris passes it to McCammon. McCarty sends it back over to Fedorov. Fisher brings the puck up. He's all alone. Deflected off the blocker. McCammon moves it back to high note. Fedorov slides it over to McCarty. He plays it out to the center. Man, what a save. Forsberg brings it over the red line. Wallin sends it over to the right wing. McCarty carries it over the blue line. Centering pass to Fedorov. He sends it over to Robitaille. Heino sends it back to DeVries. Passes over to the left wing. McCammon carries it over the red line. He moves it over to Heino. checked hard by Robitaille. Forsberg moves it back over to McCammon. Blake passes it to the right wing. Terrific save! Joseph loves that shot out of the air. Chelios takes the puck up. Foot sends it over to Tanguay. Sakic sends it over to the right wing. He passes it off to Hayduk. He moves it over to Blake. Lidstrom passes it over to Fedorov. McCarty brings it past the red line. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Sakic passes it to the right wing. Hayduk plays it up to the center. He must have puck magnets in that glove. McCarty takes it past the red line. Waugh passes to Muir. He sends it up the center. Fisher sends it back over to Wallin. Shanahan carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. Yzerman. The play is broken up by Tanguay. Hayduk sends it to the left wing. Passes it to the right wing. Sakic passes it over to the left wing. And they go offsides.
Hull delivers a strong message about coming into his area of the ice. Hull has great checking abilities. His checks can easily change the momentum of a game.
Kuznetsov brings the puck through the zone. Keane passes it off over to DeVries. Shantz takes it past the blue line. He centers it to Keane. Knocked down in front by Joseph. Parker passes to the defenseman. Hull takes the puck up through the zone. Centers it to Yzerman. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Waugh sends it to DeVries. Keane carries it past the red line. That was a hard hit by Draper. Lidstrom sends it up over to Maltby. Brings it past the blue line. He plays it back to Chelios. Forsberg carries it over the red line. Blake sends it up to the center. Sends it to McCammon.
Who had the heaviest hits, the fastest shots?
Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Draper.
Draper tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
Kiosk in the arena.
Face-off to the right of Joseph. Blake passes to high note. Stopped. Joseph just got his glove on the puck. This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Wallin sends it off over to Datsyuk. Larionov brings it over the red line. He passes it up the center. Forsberg sends it over to the right wing. He takes the slap shot. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Sakic makes a long pass over to Hayduk. He takes the backhand shot. Tanguay passes it to Morris. He passes it back over to DeVries. Fisher passes it over to Yzerman. Passes it over to Shanahan. He was wrong. Waugh makes the block. And he's checked by DeVries. Hayduk sends it to his defenseman. Morris slides it over to Sakic. Hayduk sends it back to the defenseman. Yzerman brings it past the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. There's a blocker save. Brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Nice save. Joseph makes the save. Robitaille carries it over the blue line. Passed back to Lidstrom. Sends it back to the defenseman. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Blake sends it over to McCammon. Carries it past the blue line. He relays it over to High Note. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Lidstrom. McCammon plays it up to the center. Carries it past the red line. Forsberg brings it past the blue line. Great save. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by McCarty.
McCarty is very aggressive. Teams love to have this kind of player around.
Fisher passes to the defenseman. Williams passes it over to Draper. Bone-crushing hit by Muir. Shantz passes it to the right wing. Fisher sends it up to the center. Maltby makes a long pass to Williams. Muir passes to Parker. He gets caught offsides.
Muir levels him like he wasn't there.
Kange moves it back over to Morris. Takes it past the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Haydu centers it to Sakic. Face off to the left of Joseph. Heino sends it back to Morris. Danduno sends it over to the right wing. Hull takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Checked hard by Morris. Shanahan passes it to the right wing. McCammon moves it over to Forsberg. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Morris.
Morris loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
We've got a face-off to the left of Wah. Tange moves it back to Foot. Haydu sends it to the left wing. He sends the puck back to Blake. He looks to be on his game tonight. Fedorov carries it over the red line. He passes back to the defenseman. Foot sends it over to the right wing. Tange brings it past the red line. Sent back over to Sakic. He lets the backhand shot go. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season. McCarty brings it over the blue line. Save by Wah. Vicious check by Foot. Sakic sends it back to the defenseman. Haydu carries it over the blue line. Deflected out front by Joseph. Shanahan brings it over the red line.
Oh, this ought to be a good fight. Both players are evenly matched.
Detroit
Morris
penalty
passes it to the right wing.
14.
Forsberg
Brendan
passes it over to the left
Shanahan.
wing.
5-minute
Heino
major
passes it off
for
to
fighting.
McCammon.
And Colorado penalty to number 4.
Iserman
Rob
sends it
Blake.
to Robitaille.
5-minute major.
Lidstrom
for
sends it to
fighting.
the left wing.
Time of the penalties,
Iserman sends it over to the right
15
wing.
minutes, 56 seconds.
Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Hull.
Hull can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
Morris passes it to the right wing. Heino carries it past the blue line. Over to the right wing. He sends it back to Forsberg. Iserman sends it up. Intercepted. Forsberg passes over to McCammon. Heino brings it past the blue line. And he is just getting warmed up. Hull carries it past the red line. Chelios plays it up to the center. He takes a snapshot. DeVries sends it off to McCammon. Morris makes a long pass to Heino. That was a hard hit by Chelios. McCammon sends it back over to Foot. And he's checked by Hull. Robitaille sends it over to the right wing. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Foot. Forsberg passes it to the right wing. McCammon takes it past the blue line. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Foot.
Foot can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Joseph. Wallin sends it up to the center. Robitaille passes it to Iserman. Sakic passes it over to the left wing. Tanguay brings it over the blue line.
1 minute.
Moves it back to Foot.
In the first
Sakic
period.
passes it to Hayduk. Man, what a save. Foot carries it over the red line. Tanguay sends it to his defenseman. Iserman sends it to the left wing. Robitaille plays it up to the center. He passes it to the left wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. Robitaille slides it over to Hull. And he covers up. Hayduk thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Joseph. Face off to the left of Wah. Foot makes a long pass over to Hayduk. He lets the slap shot go. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. We've played one, Mike. Your thoughts?
The Avalanche have more shots, but the game is still tied, and that's got to be frustrating.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Chelios sends it over to Iserman. Brings the puck up. Hull carries it over the blue line. Tanguay passes it to Sakic. Hayduk sends it over to the right wing. Interception by Chelios. Iserman takes it past the red line. Passes over to the left wing. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Tanguay passes to Hayduk. Pass over to Sakic. Tanguay sends it up to the center. He sends it up the middle over to Hayduk. Lidstrom moves it to Iserman. Hull brings it past the blue line. He sends it off to Robitaille. He sends it over to Iserman. He centers the puck. Past his glove in the league. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Wah was impressive in the last play, huh, Mike?
No one can argue Patrick Waugh's dominance over the NHL. With an overall win-loss record of 516 and 300, Patrick is the NHL's all-time leader in wins.
We've got a face-off to the left of Wah. He passes it to Wallin. Plays it up. Oh, it's intercepted. McCammon passes it off over to Heino. He plays it back over to Forsberg. What a save! And the goalie covers up to stop play.
Joseph can be tough to beat stick side. He covers the net very well.
Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
Joseph denies the shot with a terrific blocker save.
Face-off to the left of Joseph. He sends it up the center. Robitaille sends it to Fedorov. McCarty takes it past the blue line. Bone-crushing hit by McCammon. Fedorov moves it back over to Fisher. And he takes a wrist shot. He stoned him. Play stops as he covers the puck.
Forsberg delivers a crushing check to his victim there. Forsberg can single-handedly change a game. One or two good checks can throw the other team completely off.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Checked hard by Maltby. Lidstrom brings it past the red line. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Maltby.
Maltby is a strong checker. When the opposition see him coming, they know to get out of the way.
Face-off to the right of Wah. Sakic passes it to the right wing. Tanguay carries it past the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. DeVries carries it past the red line. Hayduk sends it back over to Morris. Tanguay plays it up to the center. Sakic sends it up to Hayduk. Lidstrom sends it over to the right wing. William brings it over the red line. Vicious check by Morris. Sakic takes it past the red line, and he takes the step shot. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Maltby brings the puck up through the zone. Wah passes over to Blake. He passes it back over to Foot. Tanguay sends it off to Sakic. He plays it up to the center. That was a terrific save by Joseph. Shanahan carries it over the red line. Passes it to Yzerman. Heino takes the puck up. Blake passes it to the right wing. Fisher passes it over to the left wing. Heino sends it to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made by Joseph. He covers it up. Heino can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Joseph. Lidstrom passes it over to Chelios. He slides it over to Fedorov. Skula sends it over to the right wing. Heino passes it to Forsberg. Passed back over to McCammon, and he gets called for offsides. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Heino.
Heino plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
Fedorov brings it past the red line. Morris brings the puck through the zone. He passes it off to Shantz. He takes the backhand shot. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. We've got a face-off to the left of Joseph. Lidstrom passes it to the right wing. McCarty carries it past the red line. Robitaille slides it to Fedorov. Passes it to McCarty. He makes a centering pass. Morris takes the puck up through the zone. That was a hard hit by Chelios. That was a great save. Joseph passes to the defenseman. Hull brings it over the red line. He sends the puck back to Shanahan. Heino sends it up to the center. Forsberg carries it over the blue line. Wallin plays it up to the center. Shanahan brings it past the blue line. Yzerman moves it back to Hull. Wallin brings the puck up, and he's checked by McCammon. Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period.
Fisher turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice. Fisher is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face-off to the right of Joseph. Tange sends it over to Hayduk. He sends it back over to Skula. Brings the puck up through the zone. Sakic sends it over to the right wing. Hayduk passes it to the right wing. Sent back to Skula. Draper brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Knocked down in front by Waugh. Play stops as the goalie covers up. Waugh looked good on that last save, Mike.
Patrick has been a solid goaltender for his entire career. He once had 11 straight seasons with 30 or more wins.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Morris sends it over to the right wing. Tange carries it over the red line. Centering pass to Hayduk. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Lidstrom sends it up to the center.
McCarty came through like an 18-wheeler for that hit. McCarty has great checking abilities. His checks can easily change the momentum of a game.
Forsberg plays it up to the center. Heino takes it past the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. McCarty passes over to Fedorov. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He stoned him. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Foot.
Foot delivers a strong message about coming into his area of the ice. Foot can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Waugh. Forsberg moves it to McCammon. Passes it to the right wing. He takes a snapshot. Knocked out in front with a blocker. Joseph sends it back to Fisher. McCammon moves it back to Heino. Forsberg passes it to the right wing. Takes the puck up. He passes it over to McCammon. Sends it back to the defenseman. He slides it over to Forsberg.
The nets are loosely attached on purpose, so this won't take much time to fix. Forsberg may have done that on purpose, but the net is off its moorings now.
Muir passes it to Tange. Joseph logged a nice save there, Mike.
Curtis Joseph's career best goals against average is 2.56. That same season, he won 35 games, which broke the former Toronto Maple Leaf record.
Chelios passes it off over to Williams. He passes back to the defenseman. Chelios sends it to Draper. Hayduk sends it back over to Tanguay. He blows the whistle for offsides.
Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by
Skula.
Skula can single-handedly change a game. One or two gut checks can throw the other team completely off.
Chelios brings the puck up. Draper moves it back to Williams. Hayduk sends it up to Tanguay. Maltby sends it back over to Lidstrom. Williams brings it past the red line. He sends it to Chelios. Tanguay passes over to Sakic.
Tonight there has been some good, solid defense by Sakic.
Sakic is a strong checker. When the opposition see him coming, they know to get out of the way.
Hayduk moves it back to Blake. Bone-crushing hit by Wallin. Sakic sends it off over to Hayduk. Robitaille carries it over the blue line. McCarty makes a centering pass to Fedorov. Vicious check by Foot. Tanguay makes a long pass to Hayduk. Moves it back over to Blake. He takes the slap shot. Fedorov passes it over to Robitaille. He lets the slap shot go. Save by Waugh. Tanguay passes it to Sakic. Checked hard by Hull. Hayduk brings it over the red line. Takes it past the red line. Blake sends it back to Foot. Hull brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it over to Shanahan. And he takes the snap shot. Stopped by Waugh. He covers the puck.
Can a goalie be too aggressive? Well, Waugh has shown that he can be at times. He comes way out to challenge shooters and can't get back in position fast enough.
Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Waugh is really using the glove well here.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Chelios sends it over to the right wing. Waugh was impressive in the last play, huh, Mike?
Waugh will let things bother him at times. He has a strong mental makeup and needs to realize that everyone isn't out to get him because of who he is. They just want to win.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. He takes a snapshot. Morris sends it up to the center. Forsberg brings it over the blue line. He moves it to McCammon. Great save.
Have you ever wanted to do a
up.
professional sportscast? Well, here's your chance. Check out the ESPN cam behind section 23.
Face-off to the right of Joseph. Lidstrom sends it in front to Shanahan. He passes it off over to Yzerman. He passes it to the right wing. And that one hit the post. He takes the slap shot. Oh, wow! Loves that shot out of the air.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
The puck bounces off the post and harmlessly away.
Morris slides it to DeVries. Heinold carries it past the red line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Offsides is called.
Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Fedorov.
Fedorov is very aggressive. Teams love to have this kind of player around.
McCammon passes it to the right wing. DeVries brings it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Great check behind the net by McCarty. McCammon sends it over to Heinold. He passes it back over to DeVries. That was a hard hit by Fedorov. And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up. Haydu passes it over to the left wing.
1 minute remaining.
Sakic passes over to Foot, and he takes a wrist shot. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of mid-air. And the goalie covers up to stop play.
Cujo was never drafted. He signed as a free agent with the St. Louis Blues in 1989 after only 1 year of college.
Take it away, Mike.
Joseph reaches the glove out and makes the save.
Face off to the left of Joseph. Lidstrom sends it in front over to Chelios. Hull carries it over the red line. He plays it back to Yzerman. That shot gets past him, but the goalie's best friend, the post, comes up with the save. Let's take a look at that again.
Plays like that make this a game of inches, Bill.
We've got a face-off to the left of Wah. Kange sends it to his defenseman, and he takes a wrist shot. He made a great save! Yzerman thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Wah. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Wah. And he takes a wrist shot. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. You have any words of wisdom after 2, Mike?
The Avalanche have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score.
Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Passed back to Lidstrom. Shanahan carries it past the blue line. He sends the puck back over to Yzerman.
We couldn't have asked for a more evenly matched fight. This should be a good one.
Detroit
Takes the
penalty
shot.
to
He
number
is
14,
looking for the win
Brendan
with goaltending like that.
Shanahan. 5-minute major for fighting. And Colorado penalty to number 13, Dan Heinold. 5-minute major for fighting.
Hayduk
Time of the
levels him like he
penalties,
wasn't there.
18 seconds.
Face off to the left of Wah. Foot sends it to the left wing. McCammon moves it over to Hayduk. Chelios passes it to Robitaille. Hull passes it over to the left wing. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Yzerman passes to the defenseman. Over to the right wing. Amazing! Wah! Stops the go-ahead goal. He lets the slap shot go. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Lidstrom. Nice. Joseph just got his glove on the puck. Chelios sends it in front of the net. Hull takes it past the blue line. Denied. Wah! Has been playing great all game, making save after save. McCammon carries it over the blue line. And he's checked by Robitaille. Man, what a save. Hull brings it over the blue line. He knocked him into next week. Morris passes it off over to McCammon. Brings it past the blue line. Hayduk centers it to Forsberg. Bone-crushing hit by Robitaille. Hull brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. DeVries sends it up over to Forsberg. Hayduk carries it past the blue line. He takes the slap shot. McCammon sends it over. What an embarrassing goal. He just knocked it into his own net.
You know, the net cam should shed some light on this goal. You know, I don't think you get credit for scoring on your own goal in the statistics.
Colorado
Chelios
goal.
sends it back to the
Scored by
defenseman.
number 37, Dean McCammon. Time of goal, 3 minutes,
Muffy
53
moves it back
seconds.
over to Williams. Foot sends it over to Schantz. Parker passes it to the right wing. Keane plays it up to the center. Sends it to Blake. He lets the slap shot go. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season. Chelios passes over to Draper. Blake sends it off over to Tanguay. Holmstrom takes it past the blue line. Penalty on the Colorado Avalanche.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
Please report to guest services on the lower level to claim your prize.
Face-off to the right of Wah.
Colorado penalty to number 40, Alex Tanguay. 2 minutes for
Danguino
hooking.
passes
Time
it
of
over
the
to
penalty,
Robitaille.
5 minutes,
Datsuk
41
brings it over the blue
seconds.
line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a huge save by Wah. Danguino slides it over to Fisher. Passes to Robitaille. Fedorov sends it to his defenseman. DeVries passes it over to Reinprecht. Fedorov sends it to Datsuk. Gets it over to the left wing. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Fisher takes the puck up through the zone. I can't believe he got up after a hit like that. Brings the puck through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. Wah passes over to Sakic. The man advantage situation is over. Great check behind the net by Hayduk. Shanahan brings it over the red line. Vicious check by Sakic. Checked hard by Tanguay. Haydu takes it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. He winds up with a shot. Iserman moves it over to Hull. Haydu sends it back over to Skula. Muir passes it to Sakic. Haydu passes it off to Tanguay. He relays it over to Sakic. He passes it up the center. Shanahan brings the puck up. Shantz moves it back to Foot. Carries it past the red line. Back over to Keane. Parker sends it over to the right wing. He sends it off to Shantz. Blake sends it to the left wing. We're going to see a penalty on the Detroit Red Wings.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill.
Detroit penalty to number
Reinbrecht
33.
sends it back
Chris
to McCammon.
Draper, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes.
DeVries
56
passes it to the right wing. He sends it over to Tanguay. Passes it to the right wing. He lets the backhand shot go. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Robitaille gets it over to Larianov. And he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Reinbrecht sends it up over to McCammon. Tanguay moves it back to DeVries. He passes back to the defenseman. Tanguay sends it to Reinbrecht. Morris passes it over to the left wing. Passes it to McCammon. Penalty over. Carries it over the red line. Chelios passes to Williams. He passes it to Draper. That was a hard hit by Parker. He plays it up to the center. Williams sends it off over to Lidstrom. Looks like someone lost some teeth on that one. Parker sends it back over to Foot. Shantz passes to the defenseman. Williams passes it over to Draper. Foot brings it past the red line. The whistle blows for offside.
Parker delivers a crushing check to his victim there. Parker tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
Kuznetsov slides it over to Shanahan. He takes the backhand shot. Gloved out of the air. Play stops as he covers the puck.
Patrick Roy has won the Conn Smythe Trophy, the NHL's award to the most valuable player in the playoffs, a record 3 times.
Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
Roy uses the glove to wipe away that shot.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Blake sends it over to the right wing. Haydu passes it to Sakic. Tanguay passes to Foot. He slides it to Haydu. Blake brings the puck up through the zone. Hull sends it to Iserman. Shanahan passes it to the right wing. Hull moves it back over to Wallin. Iserman moves it to Shanahan. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save to keep this game close. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. The Colorado Avalanche.
Like to slow down the game and prevent the kind of shootout that some teams like.
The Avalanche have great defensemen. These guys are the cornerstones of the team.
Fedorov passes it over to Robitaille. DeVries sends it up to the center. Forsberg sends it up to high note. He sends it up the middle. He passes it to the right wing. McCarty makes a long pass over to Fedorov. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by DeVries. High note plays it up to the center. Forsberg brings it past the blue line. Lidstrom makes a long pass to Robitaille. Forsberg passes it off over to McCammon. Oh, my! I felt that hit up here in the boot. He passes it to the left wing. He passes it off over to Foot. The Colorado Avalanche
Should be expected to deliver a strong defense like we're seeing tonight, Mike.
The Avalanche are very defensive-minded. They don't give up many goals.
Lidstrom sends it over to Shanahan. Yzerman takes it past the blue line. He lets it fly. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Haydu takes it past the red line. Passes it to Tanguay. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. Joseph sends it in front to Chelios. Hull brings it over the red line. He passes it over to Yzerman. Passes over to the left wing. Haydu passes over to Sakic. Tanguay sends it over to the right wing. And he's checked by Lidstrom. Sakic sends it to the left wing. That shot hit the post, and they dodged a bullet there. He might hurt himself if he hits any harder. Blake sends it off over to Hayduk. That save keeps them down only one goal. Joseph passes it over to Chelios. Hull carries it past the red line. The Detroit Red Wings need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. Foot slides it over to Tanguay. Fisher passes it to Wallin. Datsuk passes to Hull. He slides it to Yzerman.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the third period.
The Avalanche aren't the youngest team in the league, but they have veterans, which every team needs.
It's really important to win the faceoffs now. He's really throwing his weight around. Datsuk sends it to Shanahan. Yzerman makes a centering pass over to Hull. What a save! Wah! Has shut down their offense all night long. The Colorado Avalanche
Are looking to win tonight with this lead. Mike, any other info about them you can share with us?
With all-stars at every position, it's really difficult for opponents to find a weakness in the Avalanche.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. Chelios passes it to the right wing. Haydu sends it up to the center. Sakic carries it over the red line. Lidstrom moves it over to Shanahan. He takes the slap shot. The Colorado Avalanche come out on top by a score of 1-0. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike?
That was a tight game, but it's good experience to play close games.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Joe Louis Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Dean McCammon. The number 2 star, Curtis Joseph. The number 1 star, Patrick Waugh.